Have you ever poured yourself a glass of milk in the morning, maybe for your coffee, your cereal, or just out of habit, without thinking twice? It's familiar, it's comforting, it's something many of us have done for decades. But what if I told you that this simple, everyday habit, this innocent glass of milk, might be silently working against you? Especially if you're over 60? Now, that might sound dramatic, even a little far-fetched. But stay with me, because the latest research, including a study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, is revealing some surprising truths that are making even the most health-conscious rethink what's in their refrigerator. You see, certain types of milk that are commonly marketed as healthy may actually be contributing to chronic inflammation, weakening your bones, raising your blood pressure, or even clouding your memory. Yes, milk, the same milk we were told was good for us. And here's the unsettling part. The most problematic types? They're probably sitting in your fridge right now. Now, I'm not here to shame anyone. We've all built habits over the years, often out of love, comfort, or tradition. But what happens when those habits, once harmless, no longer serve us as our bodies change with age? Because here's a truth that doesn't get talked about enough. Your body over 60 has a different rulebook. It digests differently. It absorbs nutrients differently. It responds to food differently. And if we don't adjust accordingly, even well-intentioned choices can quietly chip away at our health. That's why in today's video, we're doing two things. First, I'll walk you through 4 types of milk that people over 60 should seriously consider avoiding, not because they're bad, but because they no longer fit the needs of your aging body. Second, and more importantly, I'll share 4 powerful alternatives, options that can do more than just not harm you. They can actually support your heart health, strengthen your bones, soothe your digestion, improve your sleep, and yes, maybe even slow the signs of aging at the cellular level. Let's think about it this way. You wouldn't wear the same pair of shoes you wore in high school and expect comfort now, would you? So why do we think the same foods we ate at 25 will automatically serve us at 65? This isn't about restriction. It's about renewal. It's about being smart, being kind to your body, and making one small upgrade at a time, starting with something as simple as your morning cup of milk. So whether you're already over 60, approaching that milestone, or caring for someone who is, this episode is for you. Because small changes, when rooted in the right knowledge, can create powerful ripples in how we age, how we feel, and how we live. What if the secret to feeling sharper, stronger, and more energized wasn't hidden in a supplement aisle, but was already in your fridge, just waiting to be swapped? Let's uncover the truth together. Because aging isn't about decline, it's about choice. And today, you're choosing awareness, health, and strength, one sip at a time. Let me ask you a simple question. What kind of milk is in your fridge right now? Whole milk? Maybe condensed milk for your coffee? A plant-based vanilla almond milk? If you're over 60, or care for someone who is, this might be one of the most important health choices hiding in plain sight. Because while milk has long been considered a symbol of strength and nourishment, not all milk is created equal. In fact, some common types could actually be working against your body, quietly accelerating issues like heart disease, memory loss, and inflammation. So today, we're going to look at 4 types of milk to reconsider after 60. And then I'll introduce you to 4 powerful alternatives, each one selected not just for what it removes, but for what it actively gives to your aging body: stronger bones, better digestion, a clearer mind, and a healthier heart. Milk number 1 to avoid: whole milk. Whole milk is rich, creamy, and comforting. For many, it brings back memories of childhood breakfasts and warm kitchens. But for aging bodies, whole milk comes with real risks. It contains over 4.5 grams of saturated fat per cup, which raises LDL cholesterol, the kind that clogs arteries. According to Harvard researchers, seniors who consume whole milk regularly may see up to an 18% higher risk of heart disease. Its calorie density can lead to unwanted weight gain, which adds stress to joints and worsens blood sugar balance. And here's the kicker: many older adults are mildly lactose intolerant without realizing it. That daily glass of milk? It might be the reason behind your bloating, fatigue, or digestive issues. Milk number 2 to avoid: Sweetened condensed milk. Condensed milk is sweet, thick, and nostalgic, but just 1 tablespoon contains around 10 grams of sugar, and most people don't stop at 1. This causes blood sugar to spike rapidly, dangerous for anyone managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. High sugar intake has been linked to cognitive decline, with researchers now calling Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes. It also slows digestion, contributes to bloating, and can rob you of energy and restful sleep. Let's be honest, this is dessert disguised as an ingredient, and while it's okay occasionally, making it a daily habit can slowly drain your vitality. Milk number 3 to avoid. Rice milk. Rice milk seems gentle, even harmless, but when you look closer, it's incredibly low in protein, often less than 1 gram per cup, and offers very little nutrition. Made from white rice, it has a high glycemic index, which spikes blood sugar quickly. Rice plants absorb inorganic arsenic from the soil. Over time, this can stress your kidneys and increase cancer risk. Many brands also sweeten it and add no fiber to slow the absorption. It's a blood sugar roller coaster in disguise. Milk number 4 to avoid. Flavored plant-based milks. Vanilla, chocolate, coconut, hazelnut. They sound indulgent, even healthy, but flavored plant-based milks often contain 10 to 15 grams of added sugar per cup, about the same as a soda. Artificial gums, emulsifiers, and synthetic vitamins that your body struggles to absorb. These additives can cause bloating, gut inflammation, and potentially disrupt hormone balance. What feels like a harmless treat could be sabotaging your energy, digestion, and cognitive clarity. Now, let's shift gears, because for every milk you leave behind, there's a better one waiting, and these options do more than just avoid harm. They actively help you age stronger. Milk number 1 to embrace. Fermented soy milk. Unlike regular soy milk, fermented soy milk is a nutritional powerhouse. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, helping maintain muscle and mobility. Rich in isoflavones, it supports bone health, memory, and hormonal balance. Fermentation improves digestibility and introduces probiotics, great for immune function and sleep. It's naturally cholesterol-free and low in saturated fat. Milk number 2 to embrace. Unsweetened almond milk. Light, smooth, and smart. Just 30 to 40 calories per cup. Great for weight management. Packed with vitamin E, a powerful brain protective antioxidant. Zero added sugar, easy on the stomach, and perfect for those with lactose intolerance. Milk number 3 to embrace. Calcium fortified oat milk. Oat milk is more than cozy. It's functional. Fortified versions offer calcium plus vitamin D, a duo that helps prevent osteoporosis. Contains beta-glucan fiber, known to reduce cholesterol and support heart health. Naturally gentle on digestion and even helps improve sleep. Milk number 4 to embrace. Flax milk. The underdog of the plant milk world, and a true anti-aging ally. Rich in ALA omega-3s, which reduce inflammation, improve memory, and soothe joints. Cholesterol-free, low-calorie, often enriched with B12, calcium, and vitamin D. Smooth, versatile, and especially helpful for seniors with sensitive digestion. Final thought: aging is a journey, and every choice matters. The milk you pour each morning might seem small, but over time, those small choices shape your energy, clarity, strength, and independence. So I invite you. Start with one swap. Maybe it's choosing almond milk instead of flavored oat milk, or trying fermented soy milk in your morning coffee. Because your health isn't built in grand gestures, it's built sip by sip, choice by choice. And this choice? It could be one of the easiest, smartest ways to nourish the next chapter of your life. Let's raise a glass to strength, clarity, and conscious aging. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Every small step forward is a step toward vitality. Let's take a moment to pause. Because sometimes, it's the smallest things that hold the greatest power. Like the milk you pour into your morning coffee. It seems so simple, right? A daily habit, a quick choice, one that barely crosses your mind. But after 60, that choice carries more weight than you might think. The truth is, milk isn't just milk. Some types can quietly contribute to inflammation, spike your blood sugar, strain your heart, and even cloud your thinking over time. That's why today's message matters. Because by letting go of just 4 types of milk, whole milk, sweetened condensed milk, rice milk, and flavored plant-based milks, you're not just eliminating risk. You're protecting your heart. You're calming inflammation. You're helping stabilize your blood sugar. And you're taking a step toward sharper memory and long-term independence. And when you replace those with 4 deeply nourishing alternatives, fermented soy milk, unsweetened almond milk, calcium-fortified oat milk, and flax milk, you're doing more than just making a healthier choice. You're giving your body real tools to age with strength, to rebuild muscle, to protect your bones, to support digestion, sleep, mental clarity, all of it. Here's what I want you to remember. This is not about restriction. It's not about giving something up. It's about choosing something new, something better. This is about healing, about renewal, about giving your body what it truly needs, not what you've always done out of habit. So here's my invitation to you. Start small, start simple, start smart. Tomorrow morning, try something different in your cup. Maybe it's a splash of almond milk instead of flavored oat. Maybe it's giving fermented soy milk a shot in your smoothie. Maybe it's just reading the label and thinking twice. Because these aren't just swaps. They're signals, to your body, to your future self, that you care enough to change. And that kind of care? It adds up. Over time, it becomes energy. It becomes clarity. It becomes strength. So when you think about your next grocery trip, remember, your best health doesn't come from a massive overhaul. It comes from one thoughtful choice at a time. Let your milk be one of them. Because you deserve to feel strong. You deserve to stay independent. You deserve to age on your own terms, with joy, with clarity, with confidence. So let's raise a glass. To awareness, to strength, to the kind of aging that feels like living. If this video gave you something to think about, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And as always, it's never too late to start, and never too early to choose better.